Most people moving to Florida expect sunshine, palm trees, and outdoor living. But what often catches them off guard is just how different the monthly utility bills can be compared to where they're coming from. And if you're moving to St. Johns County, it helps to know exactly what to expect before you're staring at your first bill and wondering if something went wrong. If we haven't met before, my name is JoshRogers. I'm the team lead of the F3 home team, and for the last 15 years, we've helped hundreds of families move to St. Johns County with confidence, clarity, and zero surprises. Our goal is simple: help you find the right home for your lifestyle and budget without any of the fluff or pressure. So if moving to this area is on your radar and you're looking for a reliable team to help you find the perfect home for you and your family, based on your needs, lifestyle, and budget, shoot me a text. We'd love to connect and guide you through it all. All right, let's break down what you can expect each month when it comes to utilities and neighborhood fees. Let's start with electricity. If you're moving from up north, you might be used to high heating bills in the winter. Here in Florida, it's the opposite. Your electric bill is going to spike in the summer when the AC is running almost nonstop. Most homes in St. Johns County use Florida Power and Light, or JEA. On average, a typical single-family home runs between $150 and $300 a month, depending on how energy efficient the home is and how cold you like to keep it. If your house has a pool, electric water heater, or older windows, you'll see those numbers creep higher. The good news? Many newer homes are built with better insulation and efficient systems, so you're not just throwing money away. And since we're talking about what keeps things running, let's talk about what keeps things flowing. Your water and sewer. Water and sewer bills in St. John's are pretty reasonable compared to other parts of the country. Most people pay $60 to $100 a month. Though if you've got a big yard with irrigation or a large family, you'll probably be on the higher end. Some neighborhoods use private utilities, while others are on the St. Johns County Utility Department. And if you're in a place like Nocatee or Silverleaf, you might see a separate charge for reclaimed water used in your sprinkler system. Little things like checking your irrigation schedule or upgrading to low-flow fixtures can really help here. And while we're on the topic of what gets used every day, let's talk about trash and recycling and whether or not it's something you need to budget for. In many parts of St. Johns County, trash pickup is included in your property taxes or handled through the HOA, so you won't see a separate bill. But in some neighborhoods, especially those managed by private companies, you may get billed separately. That's usually around $20 to $40 a month for weekly trash, recycling, and yard waste service. Some areas also include bulk pickup, which is super convenient during move-ins or remodels. So always ask your agent or HOA rep what's included. It's one of those small things that's easy to overlook but adds up over time. And speaking of homes with extras, let's talk about natural gas. If your new Florida home has it. Because the truth is, not every home in St. John's has natural gas, but if yours does, whether it's for a gas range, tankless water heater, or fireplace, you'll probably see a gas bill somewhere between $25 and $70 a month. Gas tends to be more efficient for heating water and cooking, so a lot of families prefer it when it's available. And in some communities, it's a standard feature, while in others it's non-existent. So if having gas appliances is on your wish list, it's something we can look for as we narrow down neighborhoods together. And while we're on the topic of neighborhoods, there's one more piece of the monthly budget puzzle you'll want to factor in: HOA and CDD fees. In St. Johns County, these fees can vary a lot depending on where you live. Some neighborhoods have minimal HOA dues. Others offer resort-style amenities that cost a little more. HOA fees typically range from $40 to over $300 a month depending on what's included. CDD fees, which help pay for infrastructure like roads, sewer, and community centers, are often bundled into your annual property taxes and broken out monthly. For example, Beach Walk and Rivertown have CDDs while places like Silverleaf don't. And in some cases, the CDD is already paid off by the builder, so it never shows up on your tax bill. Bottom line, always ask what the true monthly cost of living in a neighborhood is. It's not just your mortgage that matters. And if you want to compare these kinds of things across different neighborhoods and hear what other residents have to say, we created a Facebook group called Moving to St. Johns County. It's for people just like you, researching from out of town, trying to figure out which area fits them best. Inside, you'll find real stories, honest opinions, and answers to the kinds of questions you won't get from a Google search. Come join us. We'd love to see you in there. So there you have it. When you're budgeting for a move to St. Johns County, don't forget to factor in your monthly utilities and neighborhood fees. They're part of the full picture, and knowing what to expect helps you avoid surprises down the line. And if you're seriously thinking about making the move and want help finding a home that fits your needs, lifestyle, and your budget, shoot me a text. We'll help you make a smart move with no pressure, no pushy sales tactics, and no missed details. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.